it's Tuesday. Welcome to the Noon Whistle. I am John and
I am Dustin, and we are here today with two of our rock stars over at the Career and College Academy, otherwise known as CCA. We have Mr. Mike Plock and Mr. Abel Chavez. Welcome, guys. How are you doing today?
Good, you?
We're doing well. We're doing well.
Good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So, hey, guys. Career and College Academy, one of our schools within the Elkhorn Area School District. Mr. Plock, do you mind telling us a little bit about CCA and kind of like what's the structure of CCA? What's the goal of CCA?
Yeah, so it's set up differently than your traditional high school. So kids come either in the morning or in the afternoon. And so if you come in the morning, you typically take gateway classes or have a job, get a youth apprenticeship, things like that. So it's set up differently where we allow kids to explore their career paths and try different things rather than just being in a traditional setting for 8 hours a day.
So in the same located right on the Gateway campus, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we're on the Gateway campus. So when you're taking Gateway classes, you just walk right over to the next building, which is 40 feet away, 50 feet away. So we're right there where, we have a variety of different classes. We have kids taking a lot of welding classes, CNC, HVAC classes, cosmetology, a bunch of different areas where they can explore different careers. And it's not always about finding the career, knowing exactly what you want to do, but it's finding careers that you don't like doing as well. And, with this way that our school is set up, and being right here on the Gateway campus, we have that opportunity to do that, which is a great experience for our kids to be able to find what they want to do.
so you say some go in the morning, some go in the afternoon. How does that work as far as the calendar? Do they still go the regular school calendar where they're done in May, early June, or how does that work?
Right. So we're set up differently where we are year round, where we are 6 weeks on, 2 weeks off, which is really nice for students to have that break, rather than going the whole year and then just having the 3 months off. I think the kids really like it. Me as a teacher, I really like it. I enjoy having those 2 week breaks. So it just breaks up the school year a little bit more, gives kids some time to rest a little bit, then also work. A lot of our kids work and need to make money right now, so gives them an opportunity to have more time to make money and work.
Yeah, like the kid sitting next to you. Who we got sitting next to you today?
This is Abel Chavez. He was a part of the Youth Build program. He transferred to CCA your junior year, right? Sophomore year?
Yeah.
Sophomore or junior year.
Hey, Abel, why don't you tell us a little bit about your feelings around the school, like maybe kindergarten through on? Were you a student that loved going to school every day?
No,
No.
absolutely not.
So if I were to paint a picture of a student who, they have a lot of skills, they have a lot of interests, but school just wasn't one of them. I think is that you right there in a nutshell? So you open enrolled into our district, and before you open enrolled, do you mind sharing what your GPA was before you open enrolled over here?
It was a 0.3 GPA. Really
0.3.
Not a 3.0.
Not a 3.0.
0.3, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, that wasn't really reflective of the fact that you weren't able or capable. You just weren't engaged, right? You just didn't find the purpose behind it. So coming over to CCA now, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are some of the things that you're into right now, and kind of build the experience of Abel Chavez? Tell us about yourself.
Well, ever since I joined CCA, I got really into the Youth Build program once the principal at that time told me about it. So I joined it, and I got construction skills that I built up over time. And then I started taking my gateway classes, and that is now my career path that I'm going to take. And I've also gotten certifications for those classes as well.
And that 0.3 turned into a what?
What was it?
You said that like a 2.5 right now or
Yeah.
Almost a 3.0, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Way
amazing.
to flip the script here, Abel.
And is there any welding class in Walworth County that you haven't taken?
I believe it's just stick
You've taken
and
you've taken a lot.
yeah.
Yeah. And you've fully taken advantage of a whole bunch of opportunities through CCA, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
I can't really remember it.
Craftsman character, you did that.
Oh
as well,
yeah,
right?
that one. Yeah, I've taken lots of classes, went through a lot of programs through the Career College Academy, and yeah, it's just a lot that I really can't remember because there's so much that the CCA has provided for me.
So
And I-
how many how many credits are you going to be graduating high school with? How many Gateway technical college credits will you be graduating with?
60.
60 credits. Did you have to pay for those?
No.
No, that's all paid for by the district, right?
Mm-hmm.
So throughout
Oh,
your
yeah.
day, you've built in taking some of your general ed courses are built in through Gateway, correct? But then also you're taking a lot of welding classes, earning those certifications.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not just earning these certifications, you're also applying them, right? You currently have a job.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about where you work?
I work at a company down in Darien. It's called Royal Basket Trucks, and I weld framed baskets together. Some of them are wired, some of them are shape plated, but yeah, that's what I do.
So Abel, how did you end up? What was the segue to getting a job at Royal Basket?
It was through the program, Craftsman with Character, and we passed through multiple different companies. We rotated as students around each company, and Royal Basket Trucks really caught my eye during the transition.
So your work ethic, your character, your attitude, your responsibility was what caught their eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. That's amazing. An experience like that could turn out to be a job that, yeah, you were hired and you're still working at.
And all those characteristics that you just mentioned of him was very evident when he was in youth build. So when he came to CCA, he did youth build first. That kind of transitioned to the Craftsman with Character program, which eventually ended up landing him that youth apprenticeship job. But all those things you said, they were evident in youth build, and he was actually offered by 3 different companies when we were on job sites to a job. Like they all wanted him, and like he couldn't really do it because he was still in school and was in the youth build program. But he's like, once I get out, I can apply to your job, and he ended up landing one with Royal Basket. So there were plenty of opportunities for him to be able to get a job just with his work ethic alone. So it's really amazing to see where he was to where he is now, and the journey that he's taken through our schools.
Well, Mr. Plock,
You
had the experience with Abel, right? You remember Abel?
Yeah.
You also just recently joined our district as well, so you remember the original Abel that you
Mm-hmm.
had.
We went from 0.3 Abel to 3.0.
Now you know Abel 3.0.
Yep. And yeah, so we were both at the same school before we came over to CCA. And so this is my second year as a program manager for the Youth Build program. And so when I got here, I see the list of students that are signed up for Youth Build, and I see Abel Chavez on there. And I'm like, guys, I don't know if this is a good idea. This kid, he's type of kid he's going to sleep in class. He's not going to do anything. I had a really hard time at previous school, getting him to work, and his GPA reflects that. And then he ended up being the poster child for Youth Build. And in education, we talk about, in the classroom, differentiating instruction a lot, which is great, but we don't talk about differentiating the environment. And I think at CCA, in the Elkhorn School District, that's what we do, is create different environments for kids that fit their needs and fit their learning style. So when Abel, came over here and joined the Youth Build program, it's just a different environment for him where he's able to do what he loves, which is hands-on work. Got to do a bunch of different things within the trades, which obviously has really benefited him right now. And in doing that and kind of like flipping it where he's working with his hands more and doing a little bit less, in the classroom setting, the grades in the classroom setting really improved because he's still doing all of his core classes. He's still doing math, English, science, social studies, but all those grades increased because of the environment that he was in.
You know what I think is interesting, Mr. Plock? Being involved in Craftsman with Character, the theme runs true that the kids always say, having been in youth build was a good segue into Craftsman with Character and how the two mesh, that they would recommend to other kids, get involved in youth build and then lead into this Craftsman with Character because they kind of mesh together. And Abel, I think, would you agree with that or disagree with that?
Oh, I completely agree with that.
Okay.
So Abel, I've been here now. So in Elkhorn, I've been with Elkhorn now for about 5 weeks. And in these 5 weeks alone, I've seen you have some pretty neat experiences because of the different opportunities that have been awarded to you. So in week 2, I was here. So about a month ago, the assistant state superintendent came through and you were the student that they interviewed. How was that experience, having the Department of Public Instruction come through and look at all of our programs? And how was that experience? Did you ever see yourself speaking to the assistant state superintendent of Wisconsin?
No.
I didn't see it either until obviously has done what he's done, and I'm the one that suggested him to be the one to talk and to them and share his story, because it's such a success story, and I'm just so proud of from where he was and where he is now.
And then a couple of weeks ago, Mr. Plock, we had the unique opportunity, because Abel, like we had talked about, you are a youth apprentice for us right now. We were able to go to the Capitol in Madison for the Youth Apprenticeship Day in Wisconsin. So Abel, you were able to help represent us there. How was that experience, going into the offices of all the representatives and being able to kind of talk about your high school experience? What was that opportunity like?
I would kind of say it was a bit overwhelming, but at the same time, it was a really amazing experience.
Was that the first time you've ever been to the Capitol?
Yeah.
It's a pretty unique building, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a really cool experience where we were able to get to showcase some of our students, and obviously Abel, like Mr. Plock has said here, just the story that you want to be able to share, because going from a student who you were really worried about if you're going to stay on the right track and be able to do all of those steps to graduate high school, to now we're showcasing the success story that you have of not only engaging with your coursework now, but you're earning the certifications, you have a job, you're making money, you've earned up to 60 credits of college from Gateway while in high school. I mean, those are things that most kids can't dream of. So from Abel 0.3 to Abel 3.0, holy cow, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing ride.
It's also been amazing to see his confidence grow, and that's the environment that he's been put in. And once he starts seeing success in himself and different things, like the hands-on learning, the classes at Gateway and Youth Build, Craftsman with Character, then that transitions over just into his overall lifestyle, and I've been able to see that firsthand. So it's really cool to see that. I'm just really happy for him.
Yeah, well, that's a credit to you and the other educators, Mr. Plock, and also a credit to you, Abel. Like, you decided to do the work. You decided to get involved and make a change and better yourself, and you put in the work. And we're super proud of you. I hope you're as proud as we are of you. And I know you're not alone. I know there's other kids out there that share similar stories with you. Is there anything we haven't asked you that you wanted to make sure that you said or put out there?
No, not really.
Like anything that there is, like maybe if there's a student on the fence about like, man, I'm not really loving school right now, but is there like a little commercial that you could say to a student that might want to check out what CCA has to offer? Any words of advice?
I would say push past those comfortable boundaries and step out into the real world and check it out. Awesome.
Love
Good one. Good one. Anything else to add, Mr. Plock?
No, I think that's really good. And I think going along with what you said about that uncomfortable boundary, like, yes, it can be uncomfortable getting into something outside maybe the traditional high school setting, which is still obviously great, but maybe there's something better out there for you. And it's not like if you were to come to CCA, that you're stuck there, right? There's different avenues that we have in this district where you can go and find your, find your pathway and find what, how you learn best and what environment works best for you. So, yeah, I agree. Push past those uncomfortable boundaries, be comfortable being uncomfortable, and, find out what works best for you.
One clarifying, we still have students at CCA that are also they're participating in the musical, or they're participating in some of our clubs and some of our sports as well, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. So if you attend CCA, you can still, like, we have students that still take autos classes at the high school. Every single CCA student can participate and is encouraged to participate in athletics, extracurriculars at the high school, and all that. I'm a assistant baseball coach for the high school, and I'm always trying to recruit kids over to the baseball team and just any athletics in general. But yeah, you're still very much involved and still very much part of the overall school district.
Well, creating opportunities for all students. All students have a path. It's just a matter of connecting with them and showing them a purpose. And Abel, thank you so much for your time today. And I really appreciate the story, and I wish you future success.
Yes, good to see you guys. Mr. Plock, thanks for all you do for students. Abel, thanks for taking a chance on yourself. And like I said, I hope you're super proud of yourself, because we are proud of you and so many other students that have been willing to make a change and try something different. And we got Abel 3.0 out of it. What more do we need?
Love it. All
right, we're going to wrap this up here. So thank you, guys. We got to let Abel welding and Mr. Plock get back to class. So, all right, we'll catch you guys later. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Yes.